So we've got Jaws of Life, we've got coming up on a single. That's all great, as long as you can get to the Jaws of Life. But what will happen, and what you've probably experienced already, is when people get the cross-face underhook and they bury their head over your shoulder, and you can't even get your hand next to their head. So if we have that position there,
I do my side control slightly different, right? I bring my leg to the knee so there's no space there on.
so look, there's no hope of me getting my hand in there with any sort of leverage at all, right? So now in MMA this is not as common, because once he's holding me, he's not punching me, and most of the time a referee will call for action. They'll say you need to do something if you want to keep your position, otherwise they'll stand you up and they'll put you back in a reset, okay? But that's no excuse for not being able to get out of here. You know, you're waiting for the referee to save you, and there's not going to be a referee if you get into this position in a jiu-jitsu match that will save you, okay? So you need to know how to get out of here. So if I can't get my hand into this position, there's a sequence that we call rock the boat. So I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to like reach back and try and cover his knee here, like that. So with this elbow, I need to get it to the ground and I need to cover that knee. With this hand, I'm going to clothesline him. Like I'm going to give him a bit of my bicep, right? And just like with the Jaws of Life, I don't want to go on the neck, I want to go on the temple for the very same reasons. Pushing on the temple means that the neck will move further. You're acting with the law of the lever. So I'm going to just clamp this. So all I want to do is make sure that Sean is not able to move his knee further in that direction. So I just need to get it above it and just clamp it. And then this hand clotheslines, and then I do a big glute bridge. And when I tip him, I might flip him, maybe not, but either way, you're going to create a bit of movement here. So I go like this, boom, right? Now, sometimes if you're really lucky, you'll get them to the point where you can actually just cartwheel over them, like that. But that's rare enough. It's only sometimes you'll get that. So don't rely on that. But all I'm looking for is just enough movement, just enough room. So he's like really tight in here like that. Like I can't even see what I'm doing, right? So I go here, here, and then if he pushes back into me, that gets me back to here. Because he's kind of gonna, his energy or his like pushback is gonna push him in the direction that I need to get to Jaws of Life anyway. So I go here, boom, and as he pushes back, I get to here. Right, and then I can complete the sequence as I did last time. Now sometimes you can actually reverse the rock the boat, and you can get like a second action out of it. So I can go like this, rock the boat this way, and then he pushes back into me, I rock the boat the other way, and I get this. Again, rare enough, but it's nice to know that those options can exist. Be ready for them, because you'll catch yourself by surprise sometimes. If you get the timing just right, they become weightless. Especially if you go for the first one and they drive back into you, they'll sweep themselves, you know? Now, it's called Rock the Boat because of that fucking wedding song, you know? We all sit down in a line and all go, you got the boat, you got the motion. Right, that's the idea, right? So that's the motion of my hands, look. That's the motion of the ocean right there. So I lock this, punch this, boom. And then if I'm going the other way, I lock this, I lock his elbow, and I punch this. And either way, I'm pushing the alternate leg. So I'm pushing with this leg to go that way. I'm pushing with this leg to go that way. So I'm going, boom.
I'm going to get seasick.
And it'll be very difficult for the person on top, not only to hold me down, they may still hold me down, but what they'll find it difficult to do is hold me down and keep head to head. Like this is what's stopping me from getting the Jaws of Life. But if I'm vicious with I'll get to there. I will 100% get to there. Does that make sense? So all those years of going to weddings is about to pay off. 3, 2, 1.